there. But we are back, should be live here on YouTube. Just checking if we are. We are indeed live right now as the leader exits the corner here. They do the so we only missed the start of the race, the tiny little bit at the start, but they've done one lap here. Sean Larry leads, Serial Killer JRS is third, and Scotty is in fourth here as they exit. Come down the little straight here, which is there's a new bit on the circuit here. So this year will be a sweeping corner at this bit here. Sadly, my game you saw from the last stream was glitched. So basically it would spawn me into qualifying and show me one car going around, but that's it. Then it would spawn, then I left the session, then I went back in and it did exactly the same. Then the third time it just kept me on the pit lane, and then the fourth time you saw it, it showed me a car, and then I think it glitched me in again for that. But we're here now. Hopefully this is live as we can be, as here comes Sean Larry. Then we're on board with him, but we'll go back a bit in the field here to a battle which is going on here, and Free Sinker's got past. He's got past United Bosnia there. He has, but can United Bosnia keep the position here, or will he get Johnny Stokes past him? Yep, Johnny Stokes has now made his way past, so he is now up to the P number. There he is. But let's see then what happens here as we're looking at the field here, just watching a few cars here as into the pits because Dutch Face, he's trying to pit early on in this one. We do have in this race actually still racing. Moyland has now joined us back. He joined us back halfway through that lap. He is only been in the car for about, well, he was at the start, then he lagged out, and then he's now back. So here he is to show us what he can do. Moyland, Danny is currently saying he's still last on my screen. Must be a glitch in my own, that one on Danny's part. I don't know if he even is last or not on this one. It's a mystery to say the least. But McDudgeface is exiting the pits now. He is. Let's see what he can do. But Sean Larry in the lead. If it is what the game says it is, Sean Larry is in the lead of this one. Serial Killer third, Serial Killer second, JRS third, and Scotty fourth. He is here. Here they are then, as Scotty now trying to get past RJS. See if he can here, but here the battle is on for Free Sync. Can he get past Liam Shane here or not? And Johnny Stokes here behind him as well. He is, because United Bosnia has been taken by all of them here. Here they come then out the last corner now. They do it. I think on my screen Danny's the one who's glitching. That could be the reason why we didn't actually get into the game in the times we did. Free Sync gets a time penalty here. He does, but let's see if he can get past here. Let's see. He's down the inside. Here he is. Free Sync down the inside. He goes into corner 4 here. He does. Good move, and through he goes. Very nicely. Well, 3 or 4 that is there. Very nicely through that corner, and he takes the position off Liam Shane there. He does very, very, very nicely. There he does. Up the field a little bit in front. Basket Emil and Max will have Basket Emil and Scotty were having a nice battle. So too with JRS. Having a nice battle as well. There they were, but nothing too much happening here. It's not. It says Danny's a lap down. That means that Danny's a glitch car on my game. So if you are watching this on the Fair League Racing channel, I do apologise, but he is glitched on my game. So that's probably why I've been glitching quite a bit in qualifying. You know. But let's see what happens here then with Scotty here. Can he get past RJS here or not? Or will it have to be the same as we are? But let's look here. Free Sync gets a good one here. Now he does on Whiskey Jack. Round the outside, he's going to try and go. Here he is. He does it beautifully there. He does. He has a time penalty of 3 seconds. He doesn't care at the moment with that second penalty there. He doesn't. He just wants to close in the gap to Max in front of him as quick and as fast as he can. We have a spinner in the background, and that is United Bosnia. Lonesome Rider trying to get past him, but can't at the moment here. Max is here. And Danny's here. Danny has overtaken a couple of cars. There he has. He's trying to go down the inside as well. Has he made a stick? Yes, he has. So Danny is in currently net 14th position here. Remember that, guys. We're going to go from his ghost car here. He's 14th, Danny is, and he's pushing his way up the order. Here he is, magnificently. 17th at the moment is Lonesome Rider. He is here, but let's see what they're doing with United Bosnia's car. He was about 10 seconds, maybe even, it says on the screen 25 ahead, making that going down. Now it is. he does exit the pits. Let's see where Lonesome, he will come back out. He will come back out in, he will in that 16th, in that, well, it says 16th on mine, it will be 17th position there. He will. Liam Shane and Johnny Stokes having a nice battle. The two teammates here, they are for position. So just to remind you, Danny is currently in 14th, Lonesome 15th, 16th McDudge Face, and 17th United Bosnia. As we currently speak on this game here, he's the glitch car, but that's where he would be in the race as they do head around this circuit. But up the field here they are. FreeSync has done it. He's got past Max as well. This is a cracking drive from FreeSync. Here it is down the DRS little straight. There he is. How good he is at doing it. But let's head up the field because Scotty has the closest he's been before the DRS detection, which is that little line there, it is, to the car of RJS, but he's not close enough down the DRS straight because RJS gets it as well. That is unbelievable. It's not what you wanted to expect to see. It's not from the two guys. It is an Alpha Tauri sandwich he has there. Johnny Stokes and Whiskey Jack swapping positions yet again. They are here. Which is nice to see. No, it's not actually. They've done it for the first time this time. Let's go back up the field very quickly because they're side by side right now and he's done it. Very nice move there from JRS. He gets RJS, sorry. He gets through past Central past Serial Killer here. So I've had a busy day submitting work for uni, but at the same time had frustration with PlayStation here. I came on early enough and sadly it didn't work, so it's a bit annoying there. It is on my end, but yeah, sadly we have to do it on my channel as well, which is one of the most annoying things as well. It is, which I didn't want to do on this channel. I wanted to do it on the actual proper Fairly channel, but sadly we couldn't, so swings and roundabouts I say, hey. But let's see what can happen here then as they exit the couple of corners here. They do. There's a sector 1 off. I can't tell at the moment who that is. It doesn't look like there's anyone off at sector 1, so we'll just carry on with what we're looking at here. And the closest he's been, look, to his teammate here, is Scotty. Let's see if he can get past his teammate here or not. A good run actually on his teammate. He gets down the inside here. He does. I don't think his teammate's going to really hold up too much here because that's what Scotty's teammate's like, and he's through. Good to see. There it is. Basket Emil now. Can he make his way stick here to get past the Serial Killer here or not? Let's see if he can. No, he can't. Down the tiny little DRS straight there, he cannot get past, and that puts him in a vulnerable position there. It does, to maybe be well, that gives him an opportunity maybe another time on this lap, but we don't know if he will overtake or not, or only time will tell. But let's see if Basket Emil can do or not get past here. As we look further down the order, quick second, Johnny Stokes closing up to Max at the back of him. Here he is as they head through the part of the circuit which is not changing, but on the 2022 game, which is coming out in a couple of months' time, this corner is no longer that corner. It's like more of a sweeping corner instead of a brake and go through it. It's more of a sweeping corner to develop it. So you go into the corner. It's kind of like a bit more of a sweeper, that is, and this is a bit changed as well, and the corner coming up in a second is changed as well. But here goes Johnny Stokes then. Can he make his way past Max here? Can he? He goes down the inside now. He does. Johnny Stokes brakes later a tiny bit and makes his way back up to P7. He does here, but look at that in the background. He's right all over the back of him now is Moyland. He's had a cracking drive, Moyland has here in this one. He has here. And let's see if Moylands can get through or not. He's side by side actually, Moyland is down the outside line this time. It's going to be a hard move for Moyland if he can pull this off. And has he? Yes, he has pulled it off. Wow, what a move from Moyland that is there. Pulling off a spectacular move. There that is. Let's just very quickly go back to Danny, who's apparently on my screen last. And we'll just quickly check if he actually is last in the actual race, or where he is actually in the race here. There's Danny. We're currently on board with him now, cutting his way through the field. There's a few cars behind him. Is that still Lonesome? It is still Lonesome then, so he's up to 13th now, is Danny, which is nice to see. How he drives around this circuit here today, it will be, but it's going to be really interesting to see what can happen here in the business. But everybody knows it's a bit of a cutthroat business, this racing malark, you know, and it's the more the merrier, you know. But 5.7 seconds the gap is at the top, and it did say when I did join, but sadly didn't get to see it with the tyre changes on my screen. I think we did on this one though, that it was a 1-stop race or a 2-stop race tonight. Very easily done. 1 stop isn't very easily done. 2 stops are around here, but back we go for just 2 seconds here to the battle with Basket Emil. Can he make his way past here, or will he have to yield? Some of the positions here tonight, we don't know. We haven't really seen Basket Emil much this season. We don't really know too much about him. I don't really, because I haven't really seen this season too much this year, but it's going to be really interesting to see what happens this year. But they're side by side, here they are, and he's done it. Basket Emil gets past Serial Killer very nicely there, he does, and he takes a very, very nice run there, he does, past there very nicely. Well done there from him. It's got to be said, very nicely done there. And up the positions there you go. But there's yellow flags out in sector 3. I can't tell you why that is. I really can't, as we really can't hear. But let's see what happens here then with this battle still raging. Can Serial Killer get back through or not? He only had time will tell on this one. As we say, only time will tell. As they do head around here now, into the pits comes Serial Killer. Let's see what can happen here with him. Here then, he comes out the pits now on a brand new set of medium compound off tyre. He does. Back we go to my actual seat. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to do one quick thing. But we are here now. We are. Hello to all of you who are watching. Here it is then. As you can see, it is a good race so far. It's been a cracker this one has here in the thing. Yes, indeed. It's been a good race so far. It has indeed. Absolutely brilliant as they head around the circuit here. They do. Here we'll head back up in a second to one of the battles coming up, but just going to check where Danny is, because you always are curious to know. I think he's ahead of Lonesome still. I'm not entirely sure though if he is. No, he's not. He's behind Lonesome, but he's behind Lonesome. Okay, so Danny's currently 15th, 16th is United Bosnia, 17th is McDutchface, and 18th, and yeah, Danny is currently in that 15th position. Here he is. Right, now McDutchface looks like he's about to be lapped, and sure enough he is lapped. McDutchface, he's lapped, there he is. But let's go back to the battle then. Can FreeSync get the move done here? Can he on Basket Emil back through? Can he get here or not? No, he can't at the moment here on lap 11 out of this race. He can't at the moment here. But he can't at the moment. Sector 1, we have a yellow flag out. It's put away now because the car has got going. Probably just a little wobble and they thought it was yellow flags. Hello to the Fair League channel, whoever's on there. Hello. But yeah, it's really interesting to see this is. But here he comes then, does Moyland. Good move this will be if he can get past FreeSync. Here it is. They're side by side down the sweeping corner here. This is not where you want to really overtake. You want to try and get it done before this corner here, because if you don't get it done before this corner, it's going to be a lot of pressure on him. But here goes Moyland then. Down the straight he goes now. DRS wide open. Here he is for the cars. And Basket's lost out to FreeSync. He has here. Will he lose out on this tiny straight to Moyland here for this position? Danny, by the way, is in 15th. Just to tell you also, Danny's in 15th. That's where we need to look and see where he is. So when he finishes the race, I'll tell you exactly where he finishes, because we will know by the time he finishes here. But Moyland Now pops the DRS open, and he's got the run here. Moyland has. He's got a cracking run here. He has. Down the inside line goes Moyland. Has he made this move stick into corner 1 on Basket Emil? Yes, he has. Very nicely through there. He goes, but makes a tiny little mistake. It's going to cost him about a couple of attempts there. Moyland knows it. Basket Emil knows it as well. Basket Emil closes up now. He does, but he hasn't got enough speed there. He hasn't. And the car behind has got enough speed. Has Johnny Stokes got enough? Done enough here? Has Johnny Stokes? Yes, my goodness me. In round corner 3, 4, and 5 there. I think that's 3, 4, and 5. He's got through there. He has very nicely indeed, and has taken that P number 5. Now he has. Johnny Stokes has. Moyland now looking for that P number 4. Here he is. Normally on the softs you're looking about lap 12, 13, 14 around here. So this lap to lap 14 around here to pit. Most of the guys who have pitted off the softs have either gone onto the softs again. Some drivers have. Some have gone onto the hards or mediums. Won't go on the hard. It's soft to medium track. This one. It's very easily said. It's soft to medium. It is here. You can as they head on the circuit. Now let's see what Moyland can do then here, down here. You've got to look at this here. Nothing really at the moment, but it's just time will tell here for the guys on the 11 lap old tyres. Time will absolutely tell here what will happen in this race. Into the pits comes McDutchface. So McDutchface is fast lap of 124.7, but into the pits does come 3 cars, and they will come onto some fresher tyres in a second. They will, so that puts these guys, promotes them even more. Fling to the sky to be. Here they are. Here, Moyland, cracking race from him. Here it is. It is here then as they do head around the circuit now. They do. Very nice to see all these cars battling. Just got a comment come through from Billy O'Connor. 14 to 16 for the soft tyres. Thank you, Billy. Thank you very much. Yeah, I agree. 14 to 16 will be a good optimal time for the guys to come in and put on some soft compound tyre. For the soft, yeah, for the softs to come in and change their tyres, but we'll have to wait and see. As Sean Larry's in though, he had a gap of 10.8 seconds. We'll just see if Moyland will come in or not. Yeah, Moyland's in. The only person who isn't is Johnny Stokes. We understand why, because he's on the medium compounded tyre. Onto the mediums goes Sean Larry, and away he now goes. What about Moyland? This is the question we've got to look at here. It will definitely be mediums, but where will he come back out is the question, because here comes Scotty third, or Scotty 3. Moyland has lost up another position, so lost it to Scotty and to 3JR. Here he has to R3 to RJS. There he has. So that's not good for RJS at all. Sorry if I butchered your name, RJS. I said it earlier wrong, and I've said it again wrong. I really do apologise. But yeah, what a race it's turning out to be here tonight. It is. We will put this on the channel. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it does work on there, but we'll have to wait and see. As there's a car slowing in the last sector, it doesn't surprise me. Well, it does surprise me, but we'll have to wait and see. Here's 3 has gone back up to where he needs to be there apparently, but there is a yellow flag in the last sector, so I don't know why that is. We'll just have to check in very quickly here. I have no idea why that is. I can't tell you why. I don't even know where. Yes, so he's currently now in 16th is Danny, and McDutchface is currently last in this Grand Prix. As Scotty, Johnny Stokes comes into the pits here. He does. He will give Sean Larry the lead here. He will. He's come in a bit too early, I think, for the mediums. You probably will go on to straight onto softs for the mediums. He could still go on the softs, really. I think he would maybe go on the softs here. Yes, he is going to go on the softs. You can fit about 12 laps on the softs here, so a good old stint on them softs will not do him any harm. It won't. As Scotty third now across the line. RJS is about to cross the line as well. He does indeed, and overtakes the two of them now overtake the lovely Johnny Stokes. Johnny Stokes won't be overtaken by FreeSync. Well, no, he won't, but he's on the fresher tyres. FreeSync is. Johnny Stokes has not actually got his tyres up to temperature yet, which is a surprise. As 3JRS is still side by side. Here he is, RJS 12 is, and he's been overtaken by Moylan there. He has Johnny Stokes now has gone straight on as well. Here he has, and is doing his bit as well. Sorry for the little bit of if there is any interference or internet lag from the stream, I do apologise. You can kind of still see it nicely enough, so that's all you need to know here. It is indeed. Just to tell you that we'll just quickly check if McDutchface is closing up to the back of Danny, but he isn't. It doesn't look like he is at the moment. So I think Danny's still here. I think he's currently in 16th, Danny, and McDutchface is currently in this position here. But let's go back at the field for just 2 seconds because there was a battle on our hands here. I think it's already happened. It has. FreeSync has. Sorry, Serial Killer's got past Google Dougal here. He has, and it's looking good for the race here. He is the only person to look out for is what United Bosnia is going to do because he's on 10-lap old softs in this one. Other than that, everyone else looking good. 124.234 for the leader Sean Lowry, and he has got the lead covered here tonight. He sure has. Absolutely brilliant racing this will be here for the guys. It's really showing us cracker this is here. But here he comes then. Has he got enough here, Basket Mill, to get past? No, he hasn't. Basket Mill backs off there from Google Dougal for a second. He gets back up the full speed now, puts the throttle on, puts a bit of ERS on as well. Here he goes then, does Basket Emil. Can he get past here? Can he into the corner? He brakes a bit later. Nearly clips the back of the car, but does not get through. He tries now past Google Dougal around the outside here in 4/5, I think it is here. Very technically tricky corners, but he doesn't. He backs off again and decides better of it here. He does, but this is the closest battle on circuit. This is here, and this is some great racing here. To go back on board for a second just to show you how tight and twisty this circuit actually is. And again, if you are just tuning in, apologies for not seeing the start of the race. My game was a bit glitchy earlier. All sorted now. We're all back to watching and commentating on a great race. We will, of course, put this on the actual channel in a bit. We will, but Moylan's made a mistake. You can tell he has, because he's dropped a few positions here. He must have made it in the DRS zone. Must have been in the DRS zone or just before it, because he's down now to 6th. Basket has finally got past Google Dougal. Yes, he has. Finally saw the... Well, we didn't actually see the end of it. We just saw him there in front. Very nice indeed there that is. We'll have to wait and see now what happens with the rest of the machines in a bit. But good to see this race going as planned, really. No real major incidents. No real major yellow flags or anything. It's just good old clean racing, which is good for once in this race. Danny, is he still... Oh, he's made a tiny mistake there. I think that might have cost him a tiny bit of time. I'm trying to think. Yeah, he has got a bit of time actually, because McDutchface is closing in on him. So gotta wait and see how close McDutchface is going to be. It's about maybe 10 seconds behind at the moment, because there's Danny and here's McDutchface. But we'll have to wait and see what happens in this one here tonight. Sean Lowry's there. This is where Scotty 33R is. Then Johnny Stokes is here. As we look at the gainers and losers very quickly. Up 10 for Moyland. Down, the biggest loser in this one is down 6 for Max. Sadly, it's the biggest loser in this race. Poor Max there for him. Stops, everyone's done 1 stop except McDutchface has done 2. Google Dougal and VTech have not done a pit stop at all yet. They haven't, but yeah. There's your penalties though. 9 seconds for FreeSync, 6 for Moyland, 3 for Basket, United Bosnia, Liam Shane, and of course Scotty here, half 3 seconds as well. We'll take you now. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. I'll leave you though for 1 lap with a battle which is going on right now, which is not really close, but it will be close, maybe by the end of this lap, with McDutchface, with FreeSync and Moyland. Well, as you can hear, the background Sam's playing the game, but well, my favourite colour is orange. What is your favourite colour? And I've got a question for you. Well, I know many people pick this, but my favourite colour is orange. What is your favourite colour? And also, I have a question for you. What foods do you like, and what food don't you like? So we are back now then here at the raceway as they come across the line now. Moyland has done this beautifully. Freesink has done this beautifully as well. He didn't give him much slipstream, but here goes Moyland. Can he try and get past here? He can, but he's not going to get past at the moment. He gets another penalty for just going over the curb. Just a tiny bit with two of the tyres there. That is not what we wanted to see at all in the pits. Is now Matt is now Google Dougal for the first time of the day. I think that's the first time today. Let me just check. Yep, it will be. Righty-ho. Let's just see what Danny's got in the locker here. If he's actually quite quicker than he is. No, Danny actually is last now. So Danny officially is last now, guys. He's not actually been lapped, but he's officially now last in the whole race, which is not good to. Well, which means that he's in the right position on the leaderboard, but not the right lap yet. If you know what I mean. Here, as you can see, Johnny Stokes now closing in on Scotty. Here he can. Let's see if he can get past or not. Braking now, they do into the corner here, the penultimate corner, which is a great circuit. This one is. They are getting ready for this race already in Australia because it comes up. I think it's like round. God, I'm awful to this, but it's the first, one of the first 6 or 7 rounds it is of the championship this year. So it's good to see. This one already putting the effort in to get this one ready for one of the first couple of rounds, one of the first 7 of the year. It is here, but here he comes then to Johnny Stokes. Can he get past here into the braking zone? No, he thinks better of it, but let's head back just for 2 seconds just to see what Moyland can do into the braking zone. Nothing actually into the braking zone there, so Moyland actually says no, but this is letting Freesink close back in. Here it is. Whiskey Jack's in the pits now for I think the first time of the day as well. No, it won't be first, it'll be second time of the day actually, because you can see they're 12 lap old tyres. And he will be coming in to change onto some other tyres. We don't know what tyres they'll be, probably be some softs, but we'll have to wait. And it's still enough set of mediums here, but here he goes then, does Moyland down the inside, and he's done it. Good move there from Moyland, but no, look at this, a comeback of the comebacks very nicely there from RJS. Very nicely did there. He had 3 second penalty there, he did, but he had the chance and he took it. And here comes Moyland then, DRS wide open, but he squeezed him a tiny bit there, did RJS, but not enough, and Moyland gets through very nicely. There he does, a little bit of a mistake from Moyland again. He's made another mistake, he's clipped somebody's front wing. He has, I think that's RJS's, but Moyland's going to keep going. Is he here, or is he going to pit this time? He's still going to keep going, and RJS's race has gone from bad to worse. RJS's has here today, out last corner. They now come, does Freesink as well here, but oh my goodness me, Moyland has just not ruined it, but he's made a bit more harder for RJS here today. He has, there'll be Stewart's inquiry if that is really what happened there. It will be Stewart's inquiry there, it will, but out comes RJS now. Serial Killer now exits, and he's done it. Wow, Serial Killer has come out in front unbelievably, and coming to the pit at the same time and has come out in front. Brilliant to see that is there. Freesink now trying to get past Moyland. Here he will, but Moyland is trying to pull away. Let's see then if he can get past him or not, but we'll head back a second because Google Dougal now is near one of the drivers and he's going to try and overtake him here. Let's see if Google Dougal can get past United Bosnia here on 16 lap old softs. Probably pit again, I would say, if I was him, but that's just my preference here. I would if I was United Bosnia, but I don't know if he would or not here. As they do head down the line here, they do. Let's see what can happen here then. Before the really sweeping corners, he's done it, but has this given him the DRS, or has this given United Bosnia the DRS? No, it has given Google Dougal the DRS, I think. Yes, it has, and off he goes with the DRS using it. to his advantage here. It has very nicely indeed. But let's see then what happens here. I think he's coming in. Yep, United Bosnia, as we said, is into the pits, and he slows it right down now and glides it into the pits here, into his pit box. He will go in a second, probably onto another set of softs in this one. The only closest battle now is this one then. Can Google Dougal get past Liam Shane is the question here on everyone's lips. That's the closest battle at the moment here. Down the outside line he goes, nearly clips his the Ferrari there he does, but doesn't clip it at as we speak. And trying his hardest now to get past. He is here, as you can see. But can't at the moment as they head then around the sweeping corners. Now they do. You are watching a masterpiece at work here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching today's race. This is absolutely fantastic to see how wow these drivers can race around this circuit without getting a safety car or anything out here on circuit. See how wow they do. As there's yellow flags out, there were at sector 3, and I think it was just because there was a bit of contact there between Liam Shane and Google Dougal. I think that was all that we had the yellow flags out for there. I think we did. But I'm not too sure. Still yellow flags out in sector 3 actually, so I don't know why that is. Maybe my game is not glitched, maybe there's something else he did go on there, but I'm not too sure. Yes, Danny now is last. He is, according to my screen, last in the whole entire race. Danny is here, so that's interesting to see. But there is a yellow flag out in sector 3, so Danny may still be not where we say he was going to be, which could be interesting there. It could on my side here. We'd be saying he's last, but we may not be actually last, which is interesting. But there is a battle on our hands between Liam Shane and Google Dougal and VTech as well, closing into the party. So we'll stick on board with this for a bit. These should be not glitched cars here, so we should be getting some good racing here. If they are glitched, I'm not going to upload this to the other channel. This can just stay on my channel then. But yeah. Coming then, they do here. Google Dougal is broken away from Liam Shane. He has here, so he's not giving Liam Shane the gap that he's so desperately wanted. There is a yellow flag out in the last couple of corners, so it could be actually somebody actually is in that last couple of corners making a mistake, but I sadly can't see a car there at the moment, so we will have to wait and see on that one here if you watch this back. But here goes VTech then, down the inside he goes, and he's done it. Beautiful move there from VTech. Past Liam Shane he goes. Does he? Yes he does. Very nicely there he does. And Scotty's just been overtaken by Moyland as well. We didn't see that, but he has just been overtaken by him, so well done to Moyland for that one. Let's see then what happens here with the two here. Has he made the DRS open work? No, he hasn't. 24 out of 29 we are here, and we are going to head on board with Liam Shane and see if he can overtake. Here we are. So then we're just looking now, we are at this battle which is pretty much raging. It was, but now it's kind of fizzled out. Scotty has closed up though, which is a surprise here. He was 5 tenths. He was 6 tenths. Oh, and VTech's out. VTech is out. VTech is out of the race. This could be a safety car. It is a safety car. Well, on my screen it's a safety car. I don't know if everyone knows it's a safety car. Yep, they do now know it's a safety car. And he's last. We got a safety car, but it's VTech's out. It must be at this section we're going into now where VTech's crashed, but the proper full and the big chunky yellow bits are still where we are right now with Liam Shane, so he must have made a mistake here and crashed out, is what I'm looking and thinking of here. But we have to wait and see on this one. We will hear. But anyway, I'm going to take a quick break again. We'll be back in 10 seconds time, and I will talk to you in a second, guys. It would have to be for me orange, yellow, then red as my three favourite colours. And I do love a Chinese. I'm sucker for one as well. Chicken chow mein, and beef chow mein. Absolutely fantastic. Also, I do like pizza and I'm about to have a shower because I really need a shower today. Yeah, I love a Chinese. Just to say back to colours very quickly, orange is my favourite, yellow is my second, and red's my third on the colour situation. But yeah, no, I am absolutely, as you rightly said, I'm a sucker as well for Chinese. Chicken chow mein, anything to do with prawns I love, like prawn noodles, the prawn, yeah, lovely colour. It would be orange, yellow, then red for me, as my three favourite colours, so yeah. But no, I love a Chinese. King prawns in batter, love them. Love chicken balls. This is from my local one we have in where I come from. And I've got to love the beef chow mein. Beautiful. Pizza and Chinese is my two go-to takeaways. And burgers as well. I love burgers and takeaways as well here at the uni. And ice cream. Love ice cream. Love it. And yeah, I'm the same as you sort of, where I don't like. I love vegetables. So I don't mind vegetables, I mean. Yeah, well, as I say, orange is my favourite, yellow's my second, and red's my third. And for colour wise, Chinese. I'm a sucker for a Chinese. Chicken chow mein, beef chow mein, and something to do with prawns are absolutely go-to for me when we go to Chinese restaurants and Chinese takeaways. Beautiful. But yeah, pizzas I love ice cream as well. Also, just to say, with the vegetable situation, by the way, I don't like salads, but I don't like broccoli either, or cauliflower. But I do like baby sweet corn, I do like green beans, and I do like carrots. But other than that, I really don't eat many other vegetables, you know. But yeah. But you know what I'm going to eat? Yes, it is unlucky for pizza. Guys, it is. We are back then. You heard me in the background there, so I just had to reply to one message and thought the right time was safety car. But VTech, yes, it is sad to see him out. And Billy, you are correct, unlucky for VTech, yeah. We don't know where, I can't sadly tell you, but I think he's spun off at the famous corner around this circuit where you always get cars crashing, you know. But, yeah. Here they will then, as the safety car is coming in apparently at this end of this lap, so the 4 cars you can see here that aren't behind it sadly may have to hurry up to get close to the field. There are 2 that are closing in. There's 2 look on my screen that doesn't look like they're close at all. Danny is in the field here. You can see right now he's currently in P10 it looks like on my screen, but I don't know if that means he actually is in P10 or absolutely not. I'm not too sure at all, so we'll have to wait and see when the full race finishes and people give us actually their standings wise. It would be nice to see here. 5 seconds for 9 penalties for Google Dougal, which is not good at all. There it isn't. Last in the field, which is McDudgeface, has now finally pulled into the safety car train. We'll go with Scotty now. Scotty has pulled it away. He made a little mistake there as he tried to pull away the first time. He's clearly done it the second time. Off we go then. We are racing now. We are for 2 whole laps. Well, yeah, 2 whole laps of racing now. We are as he crossed the line. Now they do 2 whole laps of racing here. As Scotty's still leading here by a mistake from Sean Lowry. He's made a tiny mistake and has let somebody else through. And Max has made a mistake in corner 1. What's happened with Max? Oh, he's got off at the corner there. He gets back on now, and he's down to last in the race at the moment. Oh, and so has Danny. He's made a mistake as well. That's not what you want to see from Danny at all there. That's not. And he now gets back racing now. He does as well. But oh my goodness, what a fantastic, frenetic start that was there. Moyland. They're side by side. Moyland is. And Shane Lowry. Has Shane Lowry kept it? He has. Shane Lowry's kept the position there. He has. They've got. Well, the top 2 here have won. In about 10 seconds time, and we'll say it to everyone now has 1.5 laps to go of racing. Here they do. So 1.5 laps to go here for everyone. Let's see what happens here then with these 2 who are battling away nicely into the formidable corner where I think we had the safety car come out because of this corner. Have they made a stick here? Has Moyland made it past? Well, we'll just check see if he has, because we're going to check what Sean Lowry can do here. Can he manage anything here? No, he can't. He's got been overtaken here on the same amount of tyres here they have. But look at Johnny Stokes here. He's wanting the win of this one Grand Prix. Here he is. Out last corner they come. The white flag is waving and they are crossing the line to start the last lap now. They are. What a thrilling race to turn out to be here. They're on to the last lap now. They are 29 out of 29. This is a thrilling end to the race. Here it is. Unbelievable how this is finishing. Thank you all of you for watching so far today. Cracking this is here to say as they break now. They do, but he's not close enough. Johnny Stokes isn't to overtake, which is annoying to say the least, but he's got a switch back now. He has, and he's done it. Johnny Stokes has got through very nicely indeed. There he has, and he takes the lead of the race, sorry, I should say. He does here, and he might look back and regret that, Scotty. But here comes Moyland then out the last corner. He's really trying now. He is. That we just were in last corner of sector 2, there, sector 1 there he was. But let's see what can happen in sector 2. He looks comfortable in the sector 2 there. He does. To get some race here. Can he overtake here or not? We'll have to wait and see. Closest one though is this one, and has Serial Killer made it past Precinct? No, he hasn't. He's going to try and back off around these corners and get the close slipstream into this one. But before we do see that, Moyland tried around the outside line. Has Moyland done it around the outside? He does nearly clip the car. Yes, he's got through. What about Precinct? Has he managed to keep the position on Serial Killer? Yes, he has. Or he's just gained it. I'm not too sure. There we go. But out of the last corner now, he has raced this perfection tonight. He has. He knows he's done enough. Johnny Stokes has won the Australian Grand Prix. Second it will be Moyland. Second will be Scotty. Third will be Moyland. Fourth will be Precinct. And the rest will now peter across, and we'll get the full final results in about 10 seconds time. Here we will, as all of them come across. Here they do. We're just waiting now for one more car to cross, and they have all now crossed. We will tell you exactly where Danny finishes. Hopefully we get the full proper Danny finish here, where it said Danny was actually going to finish. We'll hopefully get that here as we finish. But what a race there it was. Johnny Stokes won it, and he gets the driver of the day from the game. It was driver of the day for me as well, Johnny Stokes. Here, he's raced that flawlessly here tonight. It's probably him or Moyland in my eyes for driver of the day, but sadly you can't give it to Moyland if he gets penalties, which is absolutely unfortunate there from the guys. Gotta say, absolutely unfortunate. And you see it every time really. When you get a penalty of 5 or 6 seconds, it's not what you want to be expecting. As we're just now watching the podium celebrations go on here, we are absolutely fantastic from all the drivers here tonight. How they raced that beautiful race there. Sorry my game was lagging and glitching all the time before the race started, and sadly it did in the race when we had Danny there. But we have finally finished the race now. It is Johnny Stokes that wins. 1:24.104 was his fastest lap. 43 minutes 53 seconds was the time of the race. Serial Killer second, Scotty third, Sean Lowry fourth, JRS in fifth, sixth was Whiskey Jack. Then it was United Bosnia, Mug Dutch Face, Lonesome Rider, Liam Shane, Max, and it was Moyland. There it was. Then it was Basket Emil, and sadly I could not get to the rest in time there. We couldn't. Google Dougal, and then I think after that it was McDutchface, and then it was your last position, who I think was Danny, but I'm not too sure. Thank you so much everybody for watching that race. It was an absolute privilege to do that there for you. It was a crazy ending, absolutely crazy that. I'm just gonna hope and fingers crossed pray that we kind of generally find what happened there with Danny, because I don't really know. But we're going to go to the calendar now and tell you exactly where we are next week for you guys. We are we're in Russia next week. Well, we might be in Russia next week. I don't know if we're gonna, for purpose reasons, maybe not do it, but we don't know. Anyway, guys, that should be next week, Russia then. Well, maybe Russia if we are going to be doing it. But anyway, hopefully you did enjoy, guys. Please do smash like and subscribe to this channel, and go over to the Fair League channel, which is just click on the go over there and subscribe to that as well. I've been Cadwell, and I will see you next week either in Russia or in France. Goodbye, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy. Please smash like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye. Sorry, it's my internet here at uni, which was the bit of the messed up tonight, the bit me lagging, but yeah, hopefully you did enjoy, guys, and I'll see you next time.